Hi, my name is Rachel Lawton, and today I'm going to be talking about training plan formats, specifically pages 204 to 216, which is Chapter 9 of the textbook. So before developing a training program, you need to first research your topic, then decide on the content you want to include in the training program. Figure out how long the training program is going to take for each different phase of the training program, and when you want it to commence. You also need to decide on different methods, like whether you want it to be a lecture-based training program, video-based, feedback and observation, or worksheet-based. And then you also need materials, like do you need to bring your computer, a pencil, a notebook, like what do you need to bring to be successful during this training program. The 5 elements of a training plan are going to be your objective, basically the purpose of your training plan, the content, and then the time frame that we talked about earlier, the methods that you're going to use in this specific training program, and the specific materials. So there are 3 training program formats. The first is the descriptive format, and this just is like a narrative format. It's the least interactive, but it's most beneficial when you have a training program that requires a lot of explanation. So something like that would be like learning about insurance or something like that, very long and detailed. And then an outline format is like the descriptive format, except it labels each part of the training plan. Like it labels the objective, the time frame, the content, etc. Now the multi-column format is what most businesses look for. They want to be able to fit everything onto one page and for you to be able to look at it and cross-reference things. So the 4 elements of a multi-column format are the timeline, the content, the methods, and then lastly the materials. And these will each be in separate columns next to each other. And I have here an example of a training outline. And this is just from the Library of Congress. It's a training program training research and developers on how to catalog data. So the goal is just saying that that's what this training program is doing. It's for RDAs and RDA catalogers specifically. And then the decisions is what I decided was the content of the training program. So it's basically what you need to learn while doing the training program. So it's all of the information. I'm not going to go into detail here, otherwise it won't be a short enough presentation. And then the timeline, here it's specifically labeled timeline. It says that it follows the e-learning program. And so that goes into methods. E-learning is the way that this training program is administered. So you go through separate phases on your training program, and each phase is going to tell you how long it's going to take to complete that learning segment. So going into detail here would again be too long for the specific outline of the program, and then just upon commencement, like when you start the training program, it'll just simply tell you how long you'll need to take the program, or to finish it, I should say. And then here's just a list of the materials you need. It's going to tell you, it tells you the software that you're going to need to learn the material, etc. And this is an example of a multi-column training program. As you can see, it's way more easy to read than the outline format. You can cross-reference each column, so it tells you when you need to complete phase 1, when you need to complete phase 2, and what materials you're going to need for that. And that concludes my presentation for the day. Thank you.